Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. You get used to it. And I think that team 1 and 3, I think the solutions are more complete. Okay, I really like the complete solution. Okay, for maybe team 4, maybe it's a good help for us. We know now we have this no code. Okay,
No code.
so it's a good eye opener, but it may not work for us. But appreciate all your efforts.
Good.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
it's nice knowing today you all make me young again.
Okay.
Long time today I feel young.
Mr. Chen?
Good effort. I think that sometimes this kind of exercise, you because you do research on it and then you're very specific on it and then you come up with certain things that actually sometimes we don't think of also as a business. Because as a business, sometimes we are too caught up with the things that we have to do every day. You know, like this idea of a conveyor belt, how come it never occurred to us? I ask you.
I agree.
How come?
How come?
It's a simple idea, able to present you with a solution of a moving good, but how come it never occurred to us? It's not to say there's a new technology. You see, so I guess that this kind of initiatives that we have it gives, let's say, us different perspectives. You know, even like the previous time when we had with
Human resource.
Human resource, yes. They were able to propose also like, a sharing of jobs, which was actually something that is quite unique in the position. Now, however, coming back then to the focus that you have on the topic at hand, I would think that when you look at, let's say, a problem, like of course this warehouse is really, I can tell you, it's a very huge problem. And sometimes it may be good not to tackle too huge a problem. Then you become very dispersed, you try to do so many things at one time. Like you have to focus on what's the most basic of the problems. Like if I were to speak to Miss Seo, for example, I would ask her, like, your warehouse is a mess, okay? It's very chaotic, you employ so many people, but what if you can only solve one problem first? What would be the problem that you want to solve, which is the one that troubles you the most? I would have done that. I would have asked her that, rather than, is it the transporting of the goods from one place to another? Is it the time wasted in packing and sealing the things? What? I mean, I would guess probably her most pressing problem would be the scanning, the accuracy, the scanning, and the time that it takes to do that. So probably we could have just focused on that alone and not worry about the other things. Do that, get that passed, then do the second and so forth. Because I can tell you the warehouse problem is too huge. All right. In fact, this exercise here is frankly much larger in scope than the one that we did last time with HR. Right? Because going forward, as you let's say move into management, it's always like that. Solve problems that are actually, you have to take a big issue, put it into small issues and solve them one by one. Because sometimes when you solve one part, it gives you actually, or rather it makes the other problems less. Right? If I can tell you, for example, even Seo would agree, if I take away the whole scanning problem, right, all the other things would fall easier into space, because everything comes from how accurate and how quickly can you do the scanning. Because if you don't scan, then you get no information, and you cannot proceed from there. But if you scan and then you do a bad job out of it also, then again you have a lot of problems later on with the system when we're going to collect data. So that's the most crucial.
Probably the problem.
That is the most crucial. So, but if you get that pass out of the way, then all the I would think that, like, many of the things can be overcome by technology, basically. But the scanning one is actually the most difficult to do. Right? Like the sealing one is quite easy. You build a conveyor belt, you put a machine there, and then you just goes. Right? But the scanning one, how do you scan? Because you see, in this four presentations, 3 of the presentations, you have actually chosen a system where you have to scan by sight, which actually, if you talk about our business of so many garments being packed into a box, actually it's not so feasible. It will still involve considerable time, because you've got to expose the tag to the reader. Whereas RFID, why is it so appealing? Because it is not by vision, it's by signal. It's appealing because of that. So that, I guess that if you really look at it, all of you should have done RFID.
Yeah. Got it.
Because that would have given a very, very comprehensive solution. But of course, it's only applicable to us, because our things, when they come from the suppliers, it's all packed in the box. Right? Yeah, and you cannot, you don't sell it by the cartons, but you sell it by a single piece, you see. So there's a necessity to actually scan or actually collect data from each and every piece. Right? But if you do it by sight, it's just like now human beings are there, just open and scan. It's only improving the speed of the scanning, the one that can specs. Scan 250.
Micro scan.
That one's right, but that one you still got to expose it,
Yeah.
which means that you got to prepare for an environment where you're really exposing. That thing can go so fast, but can I do it fast enough? Right? So the RFID technology actually is the most promising. That's why people are looking at it. As I think that worldwide, big retailers probably would gravitate towards that solution more than anything else. Right? So that's my 2 cents.
We will do that next semester, zooming in RFID solution for retail industry. Because that was the focus initially, but then we move on the warehouse, right?
Yeah, then
But
you can bring
it's
back a paper and sell it.
of course, with the PADINI support, we will always would like to welcome any business challenges. So overall, I think let's give a round of applause to everybody. I would like to capture my partner. Bro, say something. You met this group from day one, okay? You have been the cement that binds this.
I think I was surprised by your performance during this final presentation. Because from the first time I see you all, the first impression is really bad. You all don't speak at all, rarely ask questions. It's like haven't wake up yet.
Yes. True.
So I think maybe IT or engineering student, they get hit up slowly, very slowly, much slower than
Well, that is true. That's true.
No, that's true, right?
That's true. That's
still
true.
can recall the event that you
The
still.
lecturers would have also done a good job.
Yeah, let's give a round of applause to 2 lecturers.
Improve a lot.
Yeah, and on my part, to everyone, particularly to all our dear students, you have taken up to the challenge, and I, for sure, just like Alec, you have been transformed today, and I am thankful to the lecturer, but of course the most important thing is to the whole PADINI team for trusting us, having this project that is something that, in a way, we able to show to you that take us as an extension of your office. In anything that you think that we think we could do to you, in any functional department, from marketing, sales, finance, IT, administration, we would like to have more of this type of real business problems. And to all and everyone, let's give a round of applause to everyone here in this room. Thank you.